What's up, YouTube? Hey, I haven't been doing videos because I have a big problem with my snowplow. The motor is conked out. I changed the carburetors. It's not the carbs. There's a knocking sound sometimes, and oh man, it starts and then stalls. See if I could do that right now. So now I got to pull the trans off of this. The trans got to come off, go on that one. The front tires have to come off here, go on there. The plow and the plow mounts have to be put onto this one. That deck has, because there's a lot of work involved here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of work involved. I don't know if I have time to do it. It's starting to rain, if you can see the drops. We have a cold front coming today. That's why it's so windy. It looks like rain. You know, we're going to be in the 30s and the 20s from this afternoon. I don't know if it's worth it anymore, but you know, the linkage on this one won't come out, and I have to swap the linkage on both of these for the transmission, and that's an issue also. It sucks because I had this all set up, you know. It took me a lot of work to get it all set up, and now the motor isn't running. I tried to set the valves, and this is a different setup on the valves, so you can't do it. Let me go ahead and turn this over for you. Maybe somebody knows. Maybe it's something simple. I don't know. Right now, I'm just thinking, how could I get a mower going so I could plow some snow? See, hear that? So that's what it's doing. That's what it's doing, guys. And here's my other option. Wish it wasn't raining. It's cold and windy. Generator's cranking over there. Man up. It's either I just man up and do it, you know. The deck's got to come out, and you know. Well, the deck I'm not sweating right now. The main thing is getting the transmission in and getting the linkage, some type of linkage connected, so I don't have to go under there with a freaking wrench to change gears, you know, and to put it in reverse. So when you're plowing, you got to go forward and you have to back up. Then I have to figure out the brake, how I'm going to set up the brakes. You know, it's just so much that has to be done. This linkage is kind of messed up because it wants to pop out. You know, it wants to pop out. But if I could get the linkage off of this one and bolt it onto that one, I might have a chance here. I might have a chance. Because when it's winter and freezing temperatures, there's no way I'll be able to pop that little bearing seat back in. On that freaking linkage over there. Now this is set up perfectly for a 5-speed. I don't even know if that comes off. I mean, it's got to come off, you know. So, a big problem. Hopefully Danny Boy on the internet will respond about what's going on. Maybe somebody on the YouTube knows what's going on with this, because I don't have time to take this thing all apart and everything. Heck, I can't even swap this motor. I don't think I could, because the plugs are all different. See, like this here plug. This plug here is much wider than the plug on this motor. It's much wider. See, this is much smaller. So it's a situation, right? I can't just pull the motor, put it on that one. I mean, I got some time, but I don't have a lot of time. I think the best thing to do right now would be me to start pulling the transmission out and getting it hooked up. Try to figure out that linkage, because I'm ready to go. You know, I got to take the carburetor off the other one and put it back on this one. Drop the deck. You know, take the plow off, take the plow mounts. These here, these mounts, there's two little screws there that would have to come on this one and put on this one. Hopefully I could put it on this one, you know, which I think I can. There's an upper bolt right here that comes out. Yeah, I should be able to put those on there. If you guys know what's going on, let me know. I gotta start pulling that trans. It's freezing out here, guys. I mean, I'm need a 7/16 for the gear lever to disconnect, disengage, and 9/16, 2 9/16 wrench to pull that trans. Okay, guys. Part 2, I guess, of the same video, we'll call it. Now, I got that out, the transmission, with the tires, and I had to swap the carbs again, and the air cleaners. So the plow is still on, and the plow brackets are still on this mower here. That's gonna have to be another day, because now it's raining, and it's getting a little bit muddy. Kind of see the water coming in now. Ah, look at that. Got it in there, guys. Awesome. And it's a lot higher. It's a lot higher than originally with the other one. Now I still have to tweak the brake a little bit. Maybe a couple more washers in there, just to get the brakes a little bit tighter, you know. Because they were good on this one. This one I had a few more washers on, you know, the bar. When you step on it, pushes. So that's what I got to do. I also could adjust the bolt a little bit when I can. But for right now, I think the quickest way would be some washers. But yeah. Raked up all these leaves. Got the leaves over in a pile over there. Found a bunch of stuff that belonged to the mower, because it all fell into the leaves, but I got all that stuff. And my only problem with this hood is that when I go to tie up my rope there on a handle, deck handle there, which will be right here, okay, is that this is going to be in the way. See how that extends out about 2.5 inches? So this whole thing is going to be in the way. I'm going to have to remove the deck. I mean, not the decks. I did remove the deck, by the way, if you noticed that or not. So I will have to remove the hood, you know, in the snow, you know. I don't like doing that, but you know, so I gotta do what I gotta do, you know. And it's not like water is gonna get in this hood anyway. It's gonna get inside anyway, you know what I mean? Even though this cowl's in here, or if you want to call it that, you see the gap in there? It's gonna get wet anyway. So I gotta see what I could do with that. No, not a big issue at all. Just remove the hood, disconnect the lights, remove the hood. Yes, it would be nice to have lights while I'm plowing, you know. But let's face it, we gotta face it here. I could always rig up some lights on the plow itself maybe, or somewhere. But for now, this here is filthy dirty and it doesn't throw a lot of light. Alright, don't throw a lot of light. Just for oncoming traffic can see the light. That's about it. So I have the mat there so the water don't go into the battery compartment. Trans is on, man. This is awesome. You know, I was freezing. All the leaves that were laying here kept me warm. You know, I had the tarp down here and stuff like that, but it kept me warm. And it's like a big miracle that I got this done today. After the past 2 days of doing leaves for other people, then hammering this without any, you know, rest, really. So, the deck, here's the deck. This is going to get covered. I might even move this somewhere else. I might bring it inside my shed. And see if I can lean it against a wall or something. Or I'm going to tarp it for the winter. And you know, what am I going to do? But getting back to what I had accomplished here today. Well, let me put this over here for now. Get it out of the way. It was a big deal today. So now I can plow. The plow hooks have to come off. The plow itself has to come off. The rope has to be disconnected. This piece right in here has to come off. This is just 2 bolts, you know. There's another bolt that has to come off for the plow hooks. And the rope has to be attached to the handle. No big deal. I could do this. Even if it is 30, 20 degrees. I just have to go in and get warm, come back out, knock it out, you know. Run the mower a little bit while I'm doing it, so I have some heat right there at the source. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Somewhere the moon's up there, cloudy. So, you know, where I left off from yesterday, everything still looks good. Wow, look at all the water.